I get immense pride from watching the Nova consultants deliver massive value to the customer. A colleague of mine usually comes in on a weekly basis saying, I always recognise I learn something new every week in terms of what we are capable of delivering as an organisation. I'm Phil Burton. I'm the General Manager for Systems Implementation and Advisory, which is a bit of a mouthful, but it's basically the consultancy arm of the UK business. One of the things Nova does is not manage its people, it leads its people, allowing them the autonomy to do what they need to deliver, so giving them a clear view of what they need to achieve, not tell them how to achieve it, and just measure the results based on the satisfaction and feedback we get from our customers. So Nova is privately owned as an enterprise. The two founders of the company put in place what I think is a really strong and positive culture. And to me personally, that's what one of the big attractions was of joining Nova. And I'm therefore very clear when people come to the organisation in terms of potential to join it, I make sure that we're really clear in terms of that's the type of culture they are joining. My personal view is it's very powerful in terms of motivation for individuals, giving them that true autonomy that the founders put in place of going out there, solving problems for customers, and by doing so, just sustain the reputation of the organisation. The organisation that I came from is a large organisation, highly bureaucratic, very management focused, lots of controls in place. So on joining Nova, I experienced the real transition in terms of that ability to operate independently and genuinely move forward in terms of no constraints. And it did take me a good period of adjustment, and now when people join the business I make sure they're prepared for it, because it is something that most people don't recognise when they join Nova, that this is actually how we operate. There's a real sense of self-satisfaction, both in terms of what you provide as a professional to a customer. It genuinely satisfies your desire to actually prove yourself as an individual. It usually means you're operating in a world, an area that you are very aligned to, both professionally and personally. It generates that motivation to drive you forward, but also drive the organisation forward, both as Nova, but also for the customer as well. Diversity makes us strong because I think there is a real dynamic in terms of thought processes. I'm a project manager, previously an engineer. Actually, that trains you to think in a certain way. Bringing in people with diverse backgrounds just allows people to come at problems from different angles. Nova is a very young organisation. We're growing quite rapidly, and therefore there are a large number of opportunities within the organisation to develop your skills, and I think to date we've been pretty good. Being able to flex resource across the business in terms of its breadth, allowing people to operate in different markets and develop their skills, and I think it's something we'll certainly look to afford people in the future.